hard. Do you know what, guys? Cordelia just typed out a whole sentence.
Oh my gosh.
Characters. Can you believe it?
Actually, I needed you to repeat the sentence to me about 3 times because I kept forgetting what the sentence was. It's just a little bit crazy. We are live on Instagram. Only thing is, I reckon we should should we go rogue and portrait mode it?
Yeah, let's do portrait. How do you do that? I don't think
it's not available while live. Oh, all right, fine. We won't then. Fine.
Rubbish. How do we look on an Instagram live?
I don't know. I don't think you should. I think you should stay here with me, stay focused. I can see that we've got Karen watching over on Instagram though. Hey, Karen! And anybody watching over on Facebook or YouTube or wherever it is that we are streaming, I think everywhere we possibly can. Good morning. Good morning. This is Going Live Anyway. And I'm live with my bestie this morning.
Oh, it's treacherous because I'm going to YouTube to go to the live and there's so many thumbnails.
Stay focused. Hey. Stay focused. I think as well, let's drop this into the Rebellious Business Network, which if you didn't know about it, where have you been? What you've been doing? We're nearly at 5,000 members in there now. We are so close to being at 5,000 members in the Rebellious Business Network. I'm so flipping excited for that. That is literally about to happen any minute. So I'm just going to share this in there because that is where all our people are. And yeah, come and join us in the network. So Caroline, thank you for being with me on this here episode of Going Live Anyway. Before we say anything about why we're live, I just want to do this just real quick. I want to just put this here. Oh, no, shit. Hang on. No, I'm going to have to wait because I haven't got the right one.
Oh, you
scratch that thought. No, I've got the wrong banner. Hang on. I need to put the right banner. There we go. Oh. Big announcement dropping soon, ladies and gentlemen. We've got to be at the Rebellious Business Networking event this Thursday at 1 p.m. to find out what the bloody hell it is that we're announcing.
There you go. Oh, you flashed that. Oh, there it is. It's back. Did it? Hello. Oh, we've got a watcher on YouTube. A watcher. We got you. We know you there. That's a bit.
It's probably you, isn't it?
Might be. I don't know. But yes, a big announcement happening. It's exciting actually because there's been some feedback which tells us that we are right on the money. We know what our rebels want. We are good rebel providers.
What does that even mean? We are good rebels.
We know what the rebels want. We know how to deliver the goods. We're delivering the goods.
Yeah, okay, we are. We've got really something exciting happening on Thursday. Read the banner, scan the QR code. And if you can't scan the QR code because you're on the phone, I'll solve that problem for you right now by getting you a link that you can actually click on. Be warned, though, if you click on it whilst you're in Instagram, you'll lose the live. You'll lose it. You'll have to come find us again after you've clicked on it. But there you go. There's the link. So if you want to come and join us at the Rebellious Business Networking event, by the way, we are going to do the announcement at the beginning. We've decided because I know there's a lot of you that really want to be there and find out what it is. We're not going to make you wait until the very end of the networking event to find out what it is. We're going to tell you at the beginning. And then if you want to stay on and network with us, we would love that. We would absolutely love it. So you can, but you don't have to. We've got options. So, Caroline, I said I needed to do Going Live Anyway. This is day 29, 2 more to go. This is 1, and then I've done 30. And then you said, let's do it together because we've had some really good things popping up all over Rebellious Business Network.
Screen?
Yeah, go for it.
I was thinking about sharing screen. So I love this post. I've been answering. I feel a bit bad because there's one comment that when you called me, I hadn't quite finished responding to, so I can respond to it live. But is it this one? Yes, I think so. So we've got this post here. How's that showing on Restream? Yeah, there we go. We've got this post here, which is what frustrates you most about online networking. And we had 18 comments. I mean, I think a fair few of them are mine because I've been responding. And so I just wanted to go through them, which is really exciting. Like that's what the title is for our Going Live Anyway. It is what frustrates you most about online networking. And we've got Marion first, of course. Are you laughing?
I am because this morning I put a post out, which is if networking could work better for you, what would you change? And Louise Dix has jumped in and replied to it this morning going, getting my arse into gear and attending your great event.
Oh, that's nice.
And it just made me laugh. Louise,
Yes.
we can't wait to see you at an event soon. We can't wait for it.
Louise, we need to tag people that we mention in these videos, really.
It doesn't let me tag people. It's just like as if I'm going to be spamming, and it just doesn't let me tag people I'm not friends with. I'll try.
I might be able to.
Anyway, you carry on. Don't get distracted.
Okay. So Louise Dix, we would love for you to join us at the next Rebellious Business Network event. But the first one we had was Marion. Oh, I'm just going to click on Marion as well. Can I get her out onto another tab? Marion, love Marion. Here we go.
Right, I'm going to tag you. I'm on it. I'm doing the tag. Do you carry on talking?
Grief Journey Oracle, Marion Kirk. Love Marion. Guys, if you know Marion, you know Marion. I love it when we see Rafi is talking to her around PMG. These are all rebels. Love it. Marion says the thing that frustrates her most about online networking is peacocking and mansplaining. Using jargon related to their industry, expecting others to know what they're talking about, and aggressive pitches about any attempt to build a rapport or connection. Look, I can see you commenting during this live. Am I boring you?
No, I'm tagging people. What's wrong with
you? I replied saying, I can just imagine your face in that situation. You can. She really doesn't love a mansplainer, Marion.
Okay, can you explain for anybody that doesn't know what's mansplaining?
Well, Cordelia, I will mansplain to you what mansplaining is. Mansplaining is when a man. Oh, I don't really like that. Actually, I feel like that's mean, but it's when a man explains something to you, which to you feels very obvious. And I think it's where it's like if a man starts talking to you about like female hormones or the cycle, you're like, I'm really glad you have a better perspective of this than me. It's a bit.
Okay, here we go. I've got a definition. It's a man. It's the combination of a man and explaining, which is obvious, referring to the condescending, overconfident, and often inaccurate or oversimplified explanation of something, typically by a man to a woman, in a manner that assumes she knows less or is incapable of understanding the subject. Oh, I went really big.
I know. Look what I figured out. I could just get a little swapperoonie.
Okay, yeah. All right. So it's a bit of
not explaining.
Got a banner in my face now.
She does not like mansplaining or peacocking. Do you know? Are you familiar with peacocking?
When you're showing off.
Yeah, basically. Mansplaining, peacocking, and using jargon without basically an aggressive. It's just, I think, of very heavy, aggressive masculine energy is what I'm summarizing that to.
Okay.
John Spartacus Scotcher. Wow, that is.
Well, I love that name.
Oh, John posted a picture where his daughter, he had drawn all over his face with eyeliner. And
yes, he's one of our new rebels in the group.
So
Bloody love that his middle name's Spartacus. John, I'm going to tag you. Can you let us know? Did you give yourself that middle name, or did your mother give it to you, or your father? Was it given to you, or did you?
Or is it like our good old John Von? What is it? Denley. He's got.
John Von Dam Denley.
Yeah,
It's actually letting me tag people on my phone.
Woohoo!
I'll do it on my phone from now on.
Well, John says, "Blimey, what terrible networking are you guys going to?" Oh, I love it. I used to do face-to-face at least 3 times a week, traveling for miles if I was speaking. Now I live in the networking wilderness and I have no face-to-face without at least an hour's drive. Online allows me to travel without leaving the farmhouse. And don't you find networking as a bit like school? A melting pot of all sorts. Some will be great. Some will be vying for D***CK of the year, which was Duck.
Duck of the Year, yeah. The Duck of the Year award.
That's not limited to online. But if there's one thing I don't like about online, I get to listen to fewer audiobooks without all those drives.
That is true. I do love an audiobook and a drive. I hear that. But also farmhouse sounds delightful. And I'm the same. I don't really want to go out much. Like, I love being at home. I'm a home girl. I'm out for like half a day and I'm like, take me home. I just want to go home now.
Are you? I love being out. I actually replied to this. I'm annoyed that I must have just not pressed enter. But yeah, I definitely... I resonate with the audiobooks. I love a good drive to Cordelia's because I'm like, give me my audiobooks. I'm going to learn. and then I can
I
teach.
also hate driving as well. So I love it when you come to me because it means I don't have to drive. I get really anxious driving. I get sweaty palms. I'm turning into such an anxious old woman, I'm telling you.
Oh my goodness, I love driving. I did not know that it was hard. Like, well, yeah, you did.
Yeah, I find it hard. It's because of my car accident. I find it really hard.
Oh yeah, well, of course, that's very fair, isn't it?
I'm a bit anxious about it. Yeah.
Oh,
But anyway,
wow.
cool.
So then we've got, well, I agree with that. I love a good audio. Well, now I know this, I'll drive to you more often because I actually love. For me, it's like a school trip. I get all excited about it. Oh, we got Louise Dix commenting again. I love that. I wish we could just.
She's like, Louise is probably like, why have you tagged me in this? Like, what?
Yeah.
What is it? What?
Exactly.
I'm tagging people because we just mentioned you, but you have to go back to watch what we said. By the way, also just want to shout out on the Instagram live. We've got Galena. I hope I said your name right. She says, "Hello, ladies. I will be coming to your events soon. Looking forward to that."
Today. No,
it's Tuesday today.
Wednesday.
What are you on about?
Thursday.
Thursday, 1 p.m. And then Karen Hayward is here saying, I need to start networking. I've only done 3 in person since I became self-employed. What should I expect? Oh, it's a great question. I think you should also come and try an online one, because although you don't get those deep, long conversations with 1 or 2 individuals, you get to make a lot of connections. And also it's very efficient on your time. And it means you don't have to like plan a whole day. Like, it just takes half a day to go to a networking event sometimes. It's such a long time to take out of life in the business. So yeah, come along to a rebellious one. We're actually shaking things up. Me and Caroline had a meeting last week. I need to make the script for this, but we and Caroline, we had a meeting last week, and we've made some changes to how we're running the networking event. Caroline's loving the buttons. This is like a slideshow going on here. But yeah, we've made some changes. Wasp!
Allow me. Sorry. He
really wants me, this wasp.
We have made some changes to the networking event. Now I fluffy waffle. There you go.
I can't believe I just ran away from a wasp live. Oh gosh. Do you know what? I don't normally run away from them. Anyway, never mind.
I've been so good at like smacking them lately. That's the thing. You've just got to get a little of like a menu and just give them a whack, and then they actually go. That's what I found. Anyway, sorry, that's mansplaining for you.
Oh, there we go. Well, Karen's saying that she scaring experience was with BNI, never again. Awful traffic light system. But the thing is that BNI is like a referral based system that they have there, and we're very different to how we do things. Mainly, what I really want, and me and Caroline are the same. What we really want for you guys is to have a networking event that you can go to where you just really feel safe and comfortable from the second you walk in the door to just be yourself. There's no mask you've got to put on. There's no prepped and polished elevator pitch you've got to prepare. You're just rocking up to make friends, being yourself, and just having a good time. Because really, that's how you actually make the best connections anyway. Like, we don't make great connections from being bored to tears from talking to someone. That just, our brain deletes that memory. Like, it's not one to remember. We don't remember that conversation. So we want to create experiences where you create memories with people. Like that's the best way to be remembered, is make a memory with someone. And so that's what we're trying to do at the Rebellious Business Network. And we've just changed things up a little bit. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to let you all know. Bingo's gone. Bingo gone. Bingo is not happening. Bingo is gone. Bingo's gone. So we've changed it. Bingo to something else. And in the first few minutes you come to the event, we've got you in breakout rooms doing something fun. We've increased the number of breakout rooms, which means we should be increasing the number of connections that you're making. And on top of that, we've got a massive announcement that we're making this Thursday. 1 p.m, we're going to be unveiling the curtain on this thing that we have been quietly building behind the scenes. I have to admit, there are a couple of rebels that now know about it, because I am flipping nightmare and I can't keep.
How do I do the little banner? I can't find the banner.
I'll get it. You got to go to design, and then you've got to know which one it is. Big announcement dropping soon.
And also, if you're watching on the live stream, come introduce yourself to us and tell us who you are and what you do. And you have permission right now to share your links, which isn't something we always allow. it's not an always thing. We have to keep this. Oh, whatever. I don't need to mansplain to you what goes on, but just let us know who you are, what you do. That'd be great.
I love that mansplaining is now like a real thing we're trying to avoid on this live.
Yeah.
Karen is asking, how does she join networking? There is a QR code in the top left-hand corner. You can scan that. If you're on your phone, which you probably are because you're on Instagram, go to the link in our bio, Rebellious Business, go to our bio. There's a link there you can click on. Or I can also just drop you a link in the chat. So there's many roads leading to Rome. In fact, look, I can pin this comment. There you go. Pinned.
I love the networks. It's like my dream job. I love it so much. Like I just love being there. It's like my favorite part of the week. I'm so glad that it's like, just so glad it's the thing I do. And I would love for you to be there. Wait, Karen. Yeah, Karen, come join. Karen. I'm going to try and remember if we get people joining from this live who let us know. I'm going to make a little list and I'm going to go and actually specifically remember you and try and talk to you. Because that's what I love as well. I love actually building bonds with people that show up. That's really cool, isn't it? Like you get to do that. We get to do that. Anyway, back to the comments. Let's go back here. Let's have a little look. I love the little switcheroo that I can do. Okay, so we also had Sam J. Price, love him. What he says. So remember, we're talking about what frustrates you most about online networking. Sam says, forgetting to actually contact people and make connections with and actually follow through on collaboration project or something. I think it's just background noise when you're online and kids in the house. Now, my response, I can't remember. Sam, you're so present as well. We need to get you connecting between the events. So Sam, rising contributor. Look at this. You earned 700 points. Oh, no, this is awarded someone who's earned 700 points. What are you going to say?
I'm not surprised. Sam is like everywhere. He's doing really well at building a real name for himself in the Rebellious Business Network for sure. And I'd say he's pretty well known.
Yeah, we'll give him a shout out on this live as well. He's great. Brand design, brand mixologist. That's what our Sam does. Oh, Sam. He is our Sam. We haven't got the other
Sam.
Yeah. He is our Sam. So he's saying forgetting to fully actually contact people and make connections with and follow through on collaboration projects on something that's just, I think it's just background noise when you're online and the kids in the house. So I'm really glad Sam said that, because our announcement is actually aimed at solving that exact problem. Like, we want to help you follow through on collaborations and contact people and make connections with them, and not just have your connections disappear when the Zoom room closes. We also have John Edwards. Oh, I love a good outdoor pic. I was taught from an early. I love this.
We're just so random. What?
I was taught from an early age that I have 2 ears and only one mouth, which is nature's way of telling me I should listen twice as much as I speak. There's a theme going on, isn't there? I can't tell you how many times I've had someone launch into their pitch without even inquiring where I work and even what they do. They don't ask what I do there. Context is key. For a solution to be fit for purpose, you need to understand your customer and their needs. Don't just blindly push your agenda. This is not an infomercial. This is human interaction.
Yes! Oh my God, John, welcome to the Rebellious Business Network. It's great to have you here.
That's a slogan. We love a good slogan ad. I think that's going to be our next headline. John, credit to you. You get credit.
This is not an infomercial. This is human interaction. I
love that.
Brilliant. That is such a good line. Oh my God.
Go tag John. Got to tag John.
Right. John Edwards, tagging you now. Thank you so much, John. We love that.
I'm going to copy and paste this into the chat if you can access that, because I want you to John, let you know that is
Edwards.
Credit where credit is due, John. And listen, also, if you would like to see yourself and your brilliance featured on an ad for the Rebellious Business Network, share lines like that, because that is that is it. We'll give you credit. That could be our next good one.
By the way, shout out to Michael Dodden, who is here with us live on Instagram. He says he went to a room full of noise and his ADHD made him want to run. That's true. It's very quiet on Zoom, isn't it? It's very quiet. Like, there's one person talking. It's very relaxed. Like, that's actually a very good point.
Yeah. I'm going to go double check on YouTube, see if we've got some comments there. So as per, no, but there is someone watching. It could be me.
Probably you.
If you want to sell me your solution, you have to understand the issue I'm trying to solve. Such good points. And that's why I think, like, networking isn't necessarily about selling. It's about connecting. It's about having a network, right?
Yeah, networking is a tool to make connections. Like that is literally what it is. It's in my opinion.
To your network and to build your network. So I wrote back, I quoted him. I didn't even quote the best bit. Which was, where was it? This is not that's the best bit, but he's so many quotes. I quoted him twice already in the post that didn't even include the other quote. So John, I said, for a solution to be fit for purpose, you need to understand your customer and their needs. I love this almost as much as I have 2 ears and 1 mouth, which is nature's way of telling me I should listen twice as much as I speak. Listening is crucial. I very much believe that. It's great. Although I say that as someone who is talking a lot right now. Our Julia as well. Like John and Marion, I assume it's only one John. Yeah. Oh, we got 2 Johns. I'm so many.
But there's one with a H and one without a H. So it's John Edwards she's referring to.
Yeah.
Not John Spartacus.
John's not. Oh, yes. John, like John and Marion, I too get frustrated when someone treats me like an entity and not a human being.
Oh,
when there's no
yeah.
I also don't like them when you are all sat down. There isn't an opportunity to move around the room, to mingle and talk to as many people as possible. I said,
you can get cornered at offline events and end up speaking to someone you don't really want to speak to and not know how to break away from them. That's one thing that I've found.
Yeah,
it doesn't happen in online events because you get kind of moved around more.
Yeah.
So you end up actually speaking to more people.
That is actually a really good point. Like, you know those people, God love them, that I call them a hijacker. They kind of hijack you, and then you in order to leave the conversation, you have to be rude. Like you have
I hate that.
Because
that's why I don't leave. Like, I just stay, and then it's
yeah. I will be like, "What's that?" Run away, like
full squirrel mode. Wasp.
That's exactly that's the best way to do it. You have to create diversion tactics.
You have to invent wasps.
Yeah, you have to invent wasps. So that's what really frustrates me, is like that. It actually is my biggest frustration, is when someone hijacks you and then you have to the whole time find an exit strategy. It's like and I find it's the worst thing for me, because I'm like, it's a hijacker. That could be another character, the hijacker.
Well, yeah, me and Caroline we've been building out. We've got all these characters. We're going to talk about it on the show, I think. Going to bring them to the show this week. But yeah, we've got lots of characters in Rebellious Business that I think would make really good plushies.
They would make.
So we're going to talk about that tomorrow. We'll be live for the Rebellious Business show at 10:30. But yeah, maybe the hijacker could make his way into that character.
I agree, the hijacker. Then we've got, so with Julia, I said, what's the point of networking if it doesn't feel personal? You could always go to YouTube and hear about someone's pitch on the video. Good point, Caroline. We got Permg, who is a moderator. He's got, this man must have so many badges. Whatever badge he could get, he's probably got. And he got reply as well, which just shows what happens when you are really present and active. Permjeet said, I totally get it. What frustrates me most about online networking is the superficial connections. Long story short, I wish people were more genuine. What are your thoughts? See, look at this. Crucial. He asked a question.
Yeah, that's really, I love that. Really, really good. Open-ended question too.
Yeah, and you got reply, right? So this is really important as well. It's like asking questions. 2 ears, as John said, not 1. 2 eyes, Are
you mansplaining again, Caroline?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Nicola replied to Permjeet saying, I totally get this. However, I build some genuine friendships from online networking as well. So I guess it all comes down to personal approach and attitude. And I replied to both. Nicola, I said, that's fantastic. I'm glad you made some bonds at networking. Permjeet, this is why I asked actually a question as well. Do you think it's really about being genuine, or do you think this would be sold if there was more time and space to bond between events? Question for you, Cordelia. What's your thoughts?
This is why I tell people to go to one network and become well known there rather than go to lots of different networking events, because what can happen is that you pop up at all these events and you make a few connections.
Sorry.
You're like a little mongoose popping in then. What? I'm in. Here I am. What can happen is you go to I feel like this is your revenge for me with the sound effects last year.
You have to sit in the middle. Yeah, I think we have to imagine we're on a phone.
Do you remember when I discovered that I could play sound effects at the Rebellious Business Show, and I was so happy about it, and you were so like, oh my God.
Yeah. This is me now. I mean, there's not very many buttons I've got, but there we go. Orientation not available while out. Okay, so
did you want me to answer the question?
Yeah. So
what was it again? I forgot.
Permji said that he wants to build genuine friendships, and it comes down to he said superficial connections is what frustrates him, and he wants more genuine connections. Mm-hmm. And my question was, do you think that more time to bond, more space and time to bond between events would allow this? Is it just that you're that it's just that there are superficial people, or is it to do with the fact that you're just in a space where a bond can't really facilitate that well? Like, networking is about creating lots of connections. It's not about like really sitting down and getting to know someone deeply, right? So is the superficiality due to the actual format of networking? And then you said, well, I need to get one on the live.
So I think that our aim with networking shouldn't be, I'm going to go networking and try and get a client. I think if you have that attitude when you're going networking, you're going to alienate people. They're not going to feel your authenticity, and they're going to just it's just not going to create great connections. My perspective about going networking is that you should go network. I say Caroline, I know we have the same perspectives. Just if I think it, Caroline probably thinks it. If she thinks it, I probably think it.
You're allowed your own opinion. Sometimes we do think differently as well.
We do, but I'm taking ownership for something that I know you also think.
Got it. A rebellious attitude is
including you into that. Yeah, the rebelliousology on this is that you should be going networking to become well known. And then clients follow from that, because if you can get into circles and become well known in a positive way, and lots of people know who you are and what it is that you do, and you've got connected with those people on socials, and you've got connected with those people through various modes of communication. You're having DM conversations, they're watching your stories, you're on LinkedIn, and they're really starting to become part of your actual network, and you're becoming well known in front of that group of people. It is going to feed your sales, because when you put offers out, promotions out, etc., they're going to see them, and you're going to mop up the connections you've been making and convert them. So in terms of how do we actually do that, then it's not go to lots of different networking events once and then not really do anything in between them, because the problem with that is you kind of see some faces and get some names, but you don't actually create many connections. And connection comes off the back of you creating a bond with someone. It comes off the back of you going through an experience with someone. It doesn't come off the back of seeing someone once. I'll give you an example actually that's really tangible. If you go to a business conference and you have a conversation at the bar with someone called Terence, that's his name, and you're having a chat with Terence, and Terence has got this business, and you have a chat, blah, 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 and that's it, and then you break away. You might not speak to him again for the rest of the event, but you might be hooked up now on social media, or you might not. You go to the event a second time and you see him, you're like, oh, Terence, how's it going? How have you been since the last event where we saw each other? And you end up with these friends that feel like they're really close, but you only see them at these events. What's happening there is you've been through an experience together. You've got something in common now. You've experienced that event together. And then you've got this thing where you're coming back to the same event and you're seeing that person again. And in between, you're seeing each other on social media. What that's doing is it's creating familiarity, and it's also creating synergy where you have something in common with each other that you have been through together. And that's what makes a bond. That's what makes connection. And that's what we want to do in networking. And if you just go to networking event here, networking event there, networking event there, networking event there, and you don't have that thing tying you together to seeing the same people again or connecting with them again, what's going to happen is you're going to have lots of very superficial connections that aren't actually feeling like you're building or creating a network around yourself. So what you want to do is you want to step into a community, and you want to become a pillar of that community and keep showing up in front of the same people so that you can really create bonds between those events. The events you rock up to meet people, but then you keep turning up and also you keep showing up in between. And there is something that we've created that is going to make this so much easier for you that I'm not going to say anything more about because we're announcing it on Thursday.
Exciting. And one thing I wanted to add with that as well is that's really great about like having that bond with someone is that you can talk to them about what you do in a way that's natural. Oh, I had this client, like, you start having conversations about your business rather than pitching. It's conversations about, and it's just there's a different attitude towards it, and then someone will be like, what actually do you do? Oh, we've got somebody who likes our reel. Anyway, don't get distracted. I just love a flipping squirrel. I'm like a dog with a squirrel. Woo!
I think you should be taken out of the control room and put in.
Should be. That's so funny. Wait, hang on. I'm going back in. Coming back in. Right, we've got more because we've got Mark Lyford. And Mark Lyford, we haven't been able to lure him onto an event yet, have we? Well, anyway,
sure.
From my limited past of attending an event, people just pitching at each other, and in some cases, an all over feeling of BS being spoken. It's lots of themes here. And I think it's the rebels. The rebels do not like disingenuous. They don't like straight to the pitch. They don't like, I think Mark's saying a different version of mansplaining and like peacocking, as Marion said. And I wrote back to Mark Lyford. I said, do you ever wonder if it's nerves? I have definitely been guilty of just spouting out what I do as I get a bit stuck and bamboozled on how to talk about myself. It makes me quite nervous and awkward at times. Maybe more time with that person would help them settle. What do you think about that? Like sometimes it's not just like you go to an event and there's pressure because you've got like,
I think it's
like 60 seconds in this room and a minute here or 5 minutes here and this, that, there. And you go, oh, well, I'm here for business reasons. So I better tell them everything about my business so that I can hopefully stick. And so it's like, well, that's quite hard to, excuse me.
Bless you.
It's quite hard to make a connection stick. And, it's sometimes that person just needs to feel a bit more safe.
I think it depends on the event as well. Like the event organizer has a responsibility to facilitate that and make it easier. If you just put loads of people in a room, or you say go mingle, go speak, or like go find business synergy, like you're going to expect that there's going to be some shit conversations and people are going to be nervous and they're going to be saying some stuff that doesn't mean anything. If you give people a reason to connect and you give people a task or a subject to talk about or a mission to complete, then I think that it takes that away from it. What I find is that if you leave it to people to just figure it out, often they don't. Like you really do need to carve it out. Like, and we see this in our Facebook group. Like when we just say go connect in the Facebook group, there's often a few people that do, but we don't get many people showing up and being like, hey, this is me, this is what I do, blah, blah, blah. But when we carve out ways for them to do that, like with the connection templates that we have and with the 30-day video challenge that we outline, it gives them a way in which to do that gives them purpose. So I think it comes down to, I think the event organizer has a responsibility to put some method to that madness and give a kind of a way for them to connect that takes the awkwardness out of it.
And by the way, we've got more people watching us live. Could you come and say hello? Come on, don't be shy. Speaking of which, come and let us know who you are. Where are you from?
We've got email marketing heroes. Kennedy's watching on Instagram. Hello, darling. Kennedy. How are you?
Hello.
And also Sue Richards. Hello, my darling. Good to see you here.
Where are you getting that information?
I'm not telling you because you'll go and look for it.
True.
You'll get distracted.
Yeah, fair.
We're not allowed it. It's
all right, fine. We'll go back to another comment that we've got on this post. Again, if you're new here, what frustrates you most about online networking? If you're watching this, let us know as well, because that's great. We just want to know. We also
in the comments.
Last comment, which I was just about to reply to.
Half. Come on, that's not even half. That's not even.
Wow.
10.
Oh wow! I am your business partner. You can you support me, please?
You tagged him.
We're on the same team.
You didn't even say anything.
Hi,
Hello, Jenny.
But we are on the same team. This is half. Look at that. You in that picture with the tag of Rajesh.
I know.
That's partially you as well, okay?
I know. I'm very brave to let you write on my behalf.
Yeah, you are.
And so are you, Caroline.
Oh, what will we get up to?
What a crazy thing to do.
Rajesh says, when someone sends me an invitation to connect on LinkedIn or Facebook without even looking at my profile, they then pitch or sell to me their product or service, not even bothering to find out if I'm actually interested. I love this one because it's like that classic thing of someone like messaging you like a little get to know you phrase on LinkedIn, like, hey, I noticed that you and I are in the same interest group, and therefore, hiya, Kerry, therefore we should be friends. And it's like, I feel like there's a pitch coming, but I also feel rude. That sounds nice.
I had someone send me a text message to my phone saying, hi, can I have a word with you? Such a bloody, it could have been like one of the mums from the school. I literally went, oh God, what's she done now? You know what I mean? But yeah, it's like such clickbait. But I think what's interesting about this comment is that Rajesh is talking about a whole different type of networking that we have not been talking about. He's talking about just being online, and that because social media is just one big conversation, right? And so we're all on social media trying to just get involved in this one big conversation that's happening. And there are these DMs that come in, but that's a different type of networking. If you think about it, that's not going to a networking event. That is just DMing people and trying to network and mingle that way. And that's harder, I would say, because the reason why it feels uncomfortable when people DM you is because you haven't got that bond. You haven't been through an experience together. You haven't got a touch point that you can basically lean on as an excuse to reach out. Networking events, they give you that touch point. What did that comment say? You took it down before I had a chance. You two are funny. How do you ever get any work done? Oh, that's a good question. I better go, actually. I've got shitloads to do.
No, I've got coaching call in a minute, but we've got people who are interacting, engaging now, so it's just tough. We're going to stick to the very last second, okay? Because
we've been live for 37 minutes and 20 seconds. Where have you been, guys?
Have we actually been live that long? Because we were on the phone. We were.
No, we've been live that long. We have.
No way. See, time flies when you're having fun. See, that's right, Jenny. We got to have fun. That's why we don't get anything done, because we're having too much fun. And then with the days.
What are you on about? We get loads done. It's unbelievable what we've built.
Actually, that's true. Total lie.
It's unbelievable.
Lying again.
You want to just have a look at our flipping Canva account and your jaw will be on the floor. It's crazy. It's actually insane. Well, and that. Look at that as well. I mean, your jaw will still be on the floor. You just keep your jaw on the floor for the rest of the day. There's so much stuff that we do.
We have one final comment, which is from Sam, who replied to Rajesh. Sam, rising contributor, says, hey, hello, mate. And yeah, this one is a pain in the rear end.
Do you know what? Amos has just started his sort of like online business journey, and he sort of was telling me, oh, yeah, I've got this bloke that's messaged me this. He wants like SEO and wants to help me with XYZ. And I was just like, you've just got to ignore it, because he was finding it annoying.
Accounts being hacked 5 times a day.
He was finding it really annoying, and I think we do find it really annoying. But it's just, I said to him, look, it's like flies in the summer, man. Like, you can't get rid of them.
Yeah.
You can't get rid of them.
You spend, if you get annoyed about flies in the summer, well, you are just ruining your summer.
I took my daughter to Egypt once, and she was scared of flies, it seemed. And we were, honestly, it was ridiculous. We were like, she was screaming at every single fly that came her way. And I was like, I don't know how we're going to get through the day, let alone the week. This is impossible. She got over it. Anyway, there we go. I think that's a rip. I think, as Jenny has quite rightly pointed out, Caroline, we should probably go and do some work. Although we're very lucky in the sense that our job is actually just hanging out with rebels, and that's what we love the most. We're going to be live on Thursday at 1 p.m. at the Rebellious Business Network. Let me just drop this up here one more time, just in case you haven't seen it. If you're on your phone, there is a link in the comments. If you can't find the link in the comments, go to our Instagram bio, and the link is in our bio. If you're not on Instagram, right, it's go.rebelliousbusiness.com/network. And that's where we're going to be Thursday, 1 p.m. And we are going to be revealing something that we have built that's going to enable you to build stronger connections, make better bonds, and network proper good at Rebellious.
Proper good. Hey, that's another tagline. We're going to help you network proper good. I love that.
Good. Yeah, it's good. It brings your Cockney out a little bit, and my weird way of talking. I think it does a good.
Yeah, sometimes I get a bit more. It's a bit more London, especially when I'm trying to emphasize something. It's really funny.
I'm not very good at Cockney. I the other day I demonstrated that by telling you I was gonna give you a
fish and bone.
Gonna give you a ring on the fish and bone, and she was like, the dog and bone. I was like, oh yeah. Although there we go. Anyway, happy days. Romeo done.